Hi everyone, Mary Lou Andre back again for our July edition of Beyond Dressing Well Live. It's awesome to be here in our favorite season of the year, which is summer. So we have been very busy the last couple of weeks. We had some vacation time and now we're back. And we're excited to bring you this brand new program. We definitely listen to what you all have to say, so your feedback is really important. The name of tonight's program is Find Your Fit, a style tutorial with a summer spin. So in the comments, a lot of people are asking us about fit and how you get that flattering summer vibe. So I thought I would jump on tonight and really do a high level overview of our fit philosophy. And then of course I have my show and tell here. I will illustrate some of the points with items that are very much on trend and of course in season. But before I begin, a big shout out to Sarah Zengo, who's over in the chat with all of you. Hello, Sarah. Please say hello. Let us know where you're calling in from. We'd love to know who's on these calls. And a warm welcome to all of our new clients. We work with a lot of new people in the summer. Some folks are on vacation and they come to New England and they book time with us. Other people are super busy other times of the year, so they love to carve out time during the summer months. But we are here, we are done with our vacation, so if any of you are looking for an update or a closet energizer session, reach out to me, reach out to Sarah. We would love to work with you this summer. I also wanted to just give a big shout out to all of you who bought our rack, our portable packing rack. We had a welcome back rack special in June. Put in the chat if you picked one up, but we sold dozens and dozens and dozens of them. We were so thrilled, and the free shipping offer is over, but Sarah can put in the chat how you too can still get a rack. So that's one thing I wanted to say tonight. The other thing is the summer is when we really celebrate our groups, and many of you know we have 3 different groups here. We have Dressing Well Insiders, our Thrive Leadership Circle, and we also launched the Lifestyle Collective this year. And a big thank you to Saks Fifth Avenue. They hosted us last Thursday. We were the ladies that lunch. We had a beautiful day shopping. We went to view Boston, the old Prue, for lunch, and we had some makeovers and makeup tutorials and skincare, and it was just such an awesome day. So if you are a client and you're interested in all the things that we do, all the experiences that we offer, reach out to me directly. I'd love to give you more information on how you too can be part of those amazing group experiences. My new television blog, which is Living Well with Mary Lou Andre, that's going really well. We just passed the 6-month mark, and yesterday I had the opportunity to sit down with Jeff Taylor, who is the founder of Monster.com. What a delight. That interview will be airing live on the Needham channel on tomorrow night, Thursday, and then we'll get it out to all of you. I am finding I am almost totally booked for the year. A lot of people are reaching out to me and with really awesome people to interview. That's what happened with Jeff. So if you know some really cool people that are really embracing next chapters in very interesting way, Jeff is launching a brand new company in October called Boom Band, and it's a recruiting site that is going to be very different than Monster, allowing people to connect in new ways and get jobs. So be on the lookout for that. And last but not least, before I get on with our program, is a very special shout out to our Dressing Well Insiders. Put in the chat if you're an insider and why you love that program. Be on the lookout at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Your August summer outing invite will be in your inbox, and it is an amazing event. So be on the lookout for that. Dressing Well Insiders, Sarah can put the link in the chat for that. That is our affordable monthly program. You get a a live hour of style and community. You get shopping links, you get a Facebook group, and you get some really cool in-person events. So if you're not already in that group, very affordable, $24.99 a month, $249 a year. You get 2 months for free. That is our awesome. If you love this live show, you will really love Insiders. So thank you for all those announcements. The last time we were here, we welcomed summer. And of course, this is our July program. And for all of you that are coming in, put in the chat where you're coming in from. And we really do listen to your feedback. So please comment on our blogs. Put in the chat some topics that you'd like for us to plan. We have a really great program in August. It's our annual Our Favorite Things. If you have some favorite summer accessories or styles that you might want us to include on the list, get in touch with us, drop those in the chat. But we really do listen, and we're starting to plan our fall calendar now. So definitely let us know what you would like us to cover in the next couple of months. We had a new blog drop today. If you didn't get it, put blog in the comment and Sarah will send you the link to get that and to sign up for future blogs. But that was excuse me, 5 ways to find your best summer fit. So we're merging the blog with a tutorial on fit, and my goal tonight is to have you all walk away with 3 or 4, maybe 5 or 6 fresh tips that allow you to get dressed with more energy, with greater ease, and again, leaving the door with a little bit more confidence. So starting at a very high level on this fit tutorial, what I do with any private client that I work with is my fit philosophy has 5 key components. So when I'm working with somebody for the first time, the first thing that I'm doing is sizing them up, and I'm helping them to understand their retail fit. And all of you can do this as well. And there's lots of places for you to go to really start to understand what fits and flatters you best. And a lot of times it's in your own closet. You can go to the store, but oftentimes I'll say, put on your best pants that fit you great. And then I'll look at the label. Sometimes it's Talbot, sometimes it's not your daughter's jeans, but I'm getting a lot of information when I have somebody put something on that they feel really great in. Usually they do look great in it. If they don't, I'll do some education there. But for most of us, we have some really good brands that are our tried and true. I know, for instance, if I need a new pair of pants, Banana Republic is the pants just fit me great. So if in a rush, I go right there. So everything we do is to put you in control of what you spend on your clothes, how you show up, and how you, again, really embrace dressing well for the tool of confidence that it is. So step number 1 is know your retail sizing. Are you a petite, missy, plus, or tall, or are you a combination? I have many clients that might be a petite on the top and a regular fit on the bottom. I have other clients that are plus size petites. So the first thing I'm doing is really getting an idea of what their best retail sizing is and what are the brands that make them shine. The next thing I'm going to make sure they have is a full-length mirror. So put in the chat if you don't have one, or put in the chat if you do have one, a full-length mirror, and I cannot believe the amount of homes I go into that don't have one. It just allows you to train your own eye. So the next thing that I suggest all of you do is, again, size yourself up, use the brands and labels and sizes that are already in your closet as a guide. If you're really not sure if you're a petite, by the way, is any woman 5'4" or under, regardless of body size and shape. It's all about proportion. Jump over, I'm just using Talbot's because it's a well-known brand, but jump into a Talbot's. They have regular, plus, and missy in there. And have someone, this is what I do with my own clients. I might grab a 14 petite, a 12 regular jacket, and I start to see how the garments fit. I then move into pants. Start with jackets usually because they're the easiest to get on and off. And again, set yourself up. You've been hanging out with us for a while. You know some of our shopping philosophy. Go to a store with a simple shell, simple pant, so that you can change, try things on in a very simple way. The next thing, number 3 of my 5 fit philosophy tips and strategy, is make sure you have a good seamstress or tailor. They can make your clothes go from good to great. And I have an example. Here's my show and tell. So I bought this dress, I think it was 2 summers ago. It is a Rachel Roy. It's animal print. I love it. I actually wear it all year round because I can get a jacket on. And I wear it a lot in the month of August. It's got a very flattering tie built in. Another tip is like whenever you can get that waist interest. But when I bought it, it was really big on top and it fit me really well through the waist. A lot of women are different sizes on the top and the bottom, myself included. So I just had the tailor take it up in the top. One of the reasons I love sleeveless dresses, even if you don't love your arms, we'll get to that in a minute, is you can definitely alter them more easily than if it's a long sleeve, a 3/4 sleeve. And you do have to make sure that the neck is not too high, because sometimes when you adjust, when the neck is super high, it just cuts into your neck. But for this particular garment, the minute I got it adjusted, I started wearing it hard. And in the winter, I wear it with a leather jacket and tall leather boots. And again, this time of year, I do wear it sleeveless, and I can also wear it with a shawl, with a light sweater. So that's just one example of how alterations make all the difference. The next tutorial that I have with clients is I really start to get their style vibe, and I start to coach them on color. Dark colors are minimizers. Bright colors are maximizers. So again, sizing yourself up in the mirror. Do you love your blue eyes? Do you love your legs? Do you love your waist? Pick the areas of your persona, of your body, and I think every woman is beautiful, so I don't even want to hear that you just don't like anything. We all have parts of our persona that we love. It might be your hair, it might be your coloring, again, it might be you might really love your collarbone. Like, what is it? You might love your legs. You might love your ankles. You might want to cover your legs and ankles, but you have a really good waist. And I can always make somebody have, once I get the fit and the fabrics down, I can always give somebody a waist. But what I tend to do is, so if somebody is carrying a lot of their weight up top and they've got a slimmer bottom, I might do a black top and white jeans. Right now, what's really catching my eye and giving me a little bit more nuance in that area is I am loving a navy blue top and a pink bottom. Now this is a scarf. I have a pair of light pink jeans at the Cape that I've been wearing with navy on the top and then like a pink jean. I just have this to show you the color combination. So if you're somebody that's trying to get away from a lot of black, but you like the camouflaging detail, dark navy might be for you. And right now, I tend to be wearing a lot of navy, pink, greens, like the dress I have on right now. When it moves even more into August, I tend to wear a lot of olive green, will be my dark base neutral, because I'm a redhead. Olive green looks really great on me, and again, it gives me that darker kind of camouflaging look. So again, my goal tonight is to lay this out in easy language, have all of you pick and choose what works for you. But if you're someone that's saying, I have too much black in my wardrobe, and that's a lot of you, navy blue, and then putting it with white on the bottom, pink on the bottom, celery green on the bottom, you get the gist. So those are kind of the 5 things that I'm looking at in terms of fit, because color impacts it. Obviously, their size, their retail brand preferences, alterations, having a full-length mirror. I also want to have some tools of the trade at my fingertips. I want to have belts. I want to have scarves to help perfect the fit. So I just got this blue scarf here. You know, you can use scarves to hide if you don't love your neck. You can use them to hide midsection weight. You can use them to add color near your face and brighten you up. Maybe you're still going to wear, you know, a dark jean on the bottom, but you can light yourself up. So it's all about dressing to flatter your fit, is about creating those monochromatic, all one color areas that allow you to accessorize and add color in a way that brings you up and makes you feel your personal best. So another idea that I'm always looking for with clients is even zippers, because a zipper can really perfect the fit. If you're somebody that's really small, busted, and maybe a little bit more hippie, you can, you know, zip it up more and have a wider hem fall across your hip. This is a little bit shorter. If you're someone that's got a bigger bust, you can put the zipper down and wear a white shell. So I'm always looking for zippers. I'm always looking for sleeves on jackets. Here's an example. That have a cuff that you can push over, so you don't have to spend a ton of money on alterations. And again, you're lifting and it's more flattering. So I look for scarves, belts, even the dress that I have on. I'm wearing kind of an oversized. It's so hot. This is very voluminous, but I put the weight on the belt on it to have it be less fabric but still offer me that comfortable fit. So put in the chat if this is making sense, it's resonating. I hope it is. And I'm going to go into the blog in a moment, but a couple of other things. We did a style poll on Sunday night, and it was all about fit to help us get ready. And I can't tell you how helpful it is, because sometimes when I do the style poll, I think everybody's going to go to one area and they go to a completely different area, and that happened this week. But we had up there, you know, some people, I get a lot of questions. I just had the question this week was, can I wear shorts? Of course you can wear shorts. What's the most flattering line on the leg? I find that for a lot of people, I was out boating this weekend with a lovely gal who was definitely on the plus size, and she had really short shorts on and beautiful, beautiful legs. And the shorts were really flattering. She had a t-shirt on that wasn't clingy. That's another one of my definite tips I wanted to leave you guys with today. Another thing I'm doing when I'm looking through someone's closet, and you know, if they have a little weight on them and they've identified that fit is really important, you know, this is a really clingy white t-shirt. Like if I wear this, you can see everything. So I save this to wear under my denim shirt, like so it just has like a little bit of a white at the neck. And then when I'm just wearing, this is the Tommy Bahama fabric. I can't tell you how many of these I have sold over the years, but it's a linen. There's no lycra in this. It's linen and cotton, and it doesn't cling at all. And of course, if it's a little too big on you, putting a little white camisole, that's one of my tricks, just to bring some brightness up, really works well. So when I'm, again, working with someone in their closet, I just did a headshot with somebody, and I went to Nordstrom and bought 4 tops for her to wear under her jackets. She had so many blouses, and 2 out of the 4 that I bought were the ones that we went with for the headshot. So neckline matters. The blouses I bought didn't cling. The blouses she had, wrong color, clingy fabric. And even though the headshot was here up, I wanted her to feel really relaxed in fabrics that were not clinging, the right color for her. They were sleeveless because she had a jacket on. So I know I'm sharing a lot of information. I hope this is making sense. But back to shorts. If you really want to look your best in shorts, short sets. I wish I have one, but it's at the Cape. Getting a short set is a way to feel better in shorts. Does that make sense? Because you've got the top and the bottom matching. They look well together, so you're not quite as tripped up trying to get the right fit. There's some people, especially my tall clients, my 5'8" and above, that I'll still do a Bermuda short on because their height can support that. And if I have a shorter client that wants to do a Bermuda short, I will certainly do that. A lot of times I'm hemming the shorts for them. So I'm always finding the most flattering part of the person's leg, and I'm making sure that the length of the short works with their natural silhouette. By the way, there is no such thing as clothes. Clothes need to fit you. You don't need to fit the clothes. Another trick with shorts, just to stay on shorts for a moment, is personally I like a cuff on my shorts. These are my hardest working shorts right now. I love them. They look better on me than, this is another pair of shorts that I'm just not wearing. They feel really skimpy, and I just know that when there's a cuff on them, they feel more substantial. I've been pairing this with, I wear a lot of yellow. I've been, and part of our show here, part of our philosophy is simplicity. I have a yellow tank top, a yellow t-shirt with sleeves, and I have a yellow sweater, long sleeve summer sweater. So I can put this in my beach bag, and I can have those 3 tops with me when the temperature changes. So just trying to add some tips. The other thing is I do like a white t-shirt in the summer, and I shared on our summer, I think we did that one on June 21st, our kickoff to summer show. I love a white t-shirt that's got some weight to it, that's not see-through. The ones that I've been living hard in this season are from Ann Taylor Loft. Fashion is where you find it. I love the t-shirts. They're v-neck. They fit me. I don't have to adjust the shoulder line, and they're thicker and not quite so clingy. So I'll throw that out to you. The other idea that I'm always looking for is to make things interesting is I love an asymmetrical top. It just cuts the body in such a beautiful way. I wear this one. I almost wore this tonight, but this has been an outfit of mine for a really long time, and I love the fuller cut. And I'm thinner on the bottom. I have thin legs, so I love to wear that wide pant that's in style. This is a high-waisted pant that works well on me, and then I love to just have a floaty asymmetrical top over it. All right, so how are we doing on time, Sarah? I think we're doing okay. You can text me if I don't have my watch on. I lost my watch, and I'm out of sorts without it. But those are just, I hope some of those make sense. Going in, and the other thing on shorts is skirts are really awesome. I don't have any with me here, but I wear skirts, and also little skirts if you're someone that really doesn't like how shorts look on them. And I love this. I got this last year, but it really holds me in, and I have a variety of tops. Here's one that I wear with it. I can't even show you, but what I do is I love how this little ruching here holds me in, and then I have the top, the t-shirt, land right at the bottom, if you can see that. So I have this kicky kind of flirty look, and this works well on all different sizes and shapes. And what's on my shopping list right now is I would love to get a long skirt. I haven't picked up a long, I've been doing a lot of long dresses, but I'd love to get a long skirt because I love that look with a t-shirt as well. So in the blog, we outlined 5 specific ideas to perfect your fit in the summer. And there's a lot of you out there, myself included, that are short-waisted. And what I love, and again, I work with people that are a tiny size 2 to a 26, 28 plus size. And I love, this is one of my new finds. It's just a pretty little dress. It's no defined waistline, and I can put this on. I can throw a bathing suit under it. I can dress it up with jewelry, but it just floats over the body. It's short, so if you're somebody that really loves your legs, not that I love my legs, but they still are in okay shape, it's just a really easy vibe. And you know, you can do this with a cap sleeve, a flutter sleeve. This is a long sleeve, but you get the gist. If I'm working with a really tall client, and I actually bought this for me and it's going back, but it's just too much on me. But I love that it had the built-in belt. And if you're somebody that's really tall, and what happens is I can actually get this on and it fits, and it's navy blue, so I love it. It's just my neck isn't long enough. I'm short-waisted, and it actually looks okay, but I don't feel great in it. So I'm choosing dresses that are a little bit fuller. This is my TJ Maxx belt that I showed on the Summer Live, my $9.99 belt with my designer dress. Gotta love it. But if that's making sense, if you're somebody that's short-waisted, you carry your weight, just and Sarah did a beautiful job with the blog. Our blog that just went up, put blog in the comments if you didn't see it yet. It's beautifully illustrated with the type of dresses that are really great for short-waisted women. And of course, it doesn't mean you can't wear a belt. I've got a belt on. But what's really nice about these more voluminous fabrics is that you can define your waist. You can actually manipulate where the belt goes, which is really, really great. The other one that we did was short pants for tall women. We have a lot of tall women that we work with, and that's the one that surprised me on the style poll. We asked, you know, is one of your challenges with fit knowing how to shop in your closet and pair what with what? And I find with, again, I'm a believer that you can wear anything. It's just training your eye. That's why I started out with my fit philosophy of knowing your retail size, having a mirror, having a seamstress or a tailor on auto dial, getting a sense of which fabrics feel the best on you, hide things that you're not super comfortable and accentuate things that you love about yourself, knowing how to use color to really work well with fit in a way that again maximizes and minimizes. But when I talked about short pants for tall women, the question I always get is, if I do that, how do I do it well? And again, Sarah did a beautiful job illustrating the blog, so there's a lot of examples, good eye candy. But if I'm working with a taller woman that wants to do a cropped pant, and I'll bring, you know, my tried and true red linens that I love. Like, I will probably put a wedge heel on her with this. I will probably drop the jacket a little bit. I might layer this up. I might put a long necklace, a long sweater, a shorter top. And then when I accessorize it, I might put, the reason why I wore these tonight, these bigger earrings, which I don't wear too much, a bigger earring on a taller woman with a shorter pant. And did I bring some down? I don't see it. You know, even a bigger bag than a tiny little clutch is the way to wear a shorter pant, by balancing it out. Again, the blog that just went out today, it's on our website, dressingwell.com. Put blog in the comments and we'll get you the link. Does a really nice job of illustrating that. So I work with tall women, and don't get me wrong, a taller woman with a really long straight pant is a beautiful look too. But even some of my taller clients, Jean, I'm looking at you, when she even wears like a legging or a stretch pant, I'm gonna do a longer top over her, if that makes sense. And then my petite women, and I just bought these pants for myself. They're like these little, oh, and by the way, elastic waist. These are Acris, so they're a very nice pant. They have an elastic waist, they have the zipper on the side. If you are really struggling with fit, honestly, book a session with Sarah, a virtual if you don't live in the area, a one-on-one at your house or at the mall. We are really good. All the years I've been doing this, I think what I'm most proud of is helping people with fit. But even these crop pants that are mine, and I'm 5'4". I'm not petite on the bottom, but I just wore these this week, and I did, you know, a shorter top. Going into fall, I could even do an ankle boot and then do, you know, a longer sweater or a longer top. But it's all about how you put the whole thing together. And then the last two, and I'll let you guys go tonight, we talked about two-piece swimsuits for mature women. And I also shop the links. We do shopping links every Thursday in the group. And Sarah put this, this is Land's End, and I bought it for myself because I really needed some new bathing suits. And because I'm short-waisted, one pieces do not look the best on me. So what I'm going to do is, this does fit, and I am going to put it with, not to be totally boring, I'm going to go on Land's End and get this color bottom. So I just wanted to show you that one of our tips in the blog today is the tankinis. Unless you have an awesome body and you're still comfortable doing the teeny weeny polka dot bikini, we love the tankinis. And again, that doesn't mean that I have plenty of one pieces. I wear them a lot. But again, just trying to talk about fit. And if you're really frustrated in your bathing suit, oftentimes a tankini can get you going in the right direction. And the last one, and if you've been in our world for a while, we do talk about this quite a bit, but it is part of our everyday dialogue, so I thought it was worth repeating. Summer sleeves. So many of you do not like your arms. Put in the chat if you're somebody that just is like, I can't show my arms anymore. There are so many ways to do that well, and you guys know how we have all these rules. 3 tops for every bottom. Last time we did 3 shoes for every dress. That was really, really fun, and people loved it. I buy myself 3 tops at the beginning of every season that I can wear early and then go right through September because it stays, or even into October. But I bought, you know, this is a top that I bought this year, and I've worn it a lot. It's got the eyelet, so it's kind of got built-in air conditioning, but what I like is it's actually got a lining. It's a nice top, and the sleeves don't have a lining. They fit me. They actually have elastic. Isn't that cool? So you know how sometimes it's really tight there? This actually has elastic. So I've been wearing that, and with the cream buttons, I just wear it with my cream jeans and my brown sandals, and I have a white and brown bag, and it's just a really easy way to dress. I also bought this is Madewell, this really lightweight top that I wear, you know, in the really hot humid weather. I actually wear it with a pair of linen white pants that are very flowy because the whole vibe is flowy. And again, this also has elastic. And what I love about this sleeve is it's not so much fabric. The elastic actually brings it in. So that. And then I just got this little top. And you see how it's a little bit wider on the bottom? I definitely carry my weight through here. So the shoulders fit great. It's got little buttons on the back, and I can throw this on over jeans. I can put it under a denim jacket. I can put it on over shorts, and it's cream, which is a really nice color on me. I do wear white too, but I love it. I love a nice cream, and I love how this goes right into August and right into the fall. And my last tip that I'll share while it's fresh on my mind is another thing that I've been doing a lot with my private clients, and everybody loves to have a jean jacket. And I definitely add modern ones when I see it. But when I have like I have a client that's got a Levi, like old fashioned Levi, really awesome. And she's got it in two sizes, a medium and a large. So she can wear it to dinner in the really hot weather when she's got light dresses, sleeveless dresses on. And then moving into fall, she can get a sweater under it. So much of the fit game is how you pull it all together. I hope I hit my goal of sharing 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 tips. Put in the chat what your biggest takeaways were, what you're going to do as a result of this. You might head out to the store and experiment with fit. You might buy a full-length mirror. You might substitute black for navy blue, and maybe you're going to add pink or green to get you through the next couple of weeks. Maybe you're going to play with some of your summer sleeves. There are so many flutter sleeves, cap sleeves, crochet. There's so much out there that allows you to breathe. I call it air conditioning for the arms, but allows you to stay covered and feeling your personal best. So I don't have my watch on, but I'm pretty sure we hit the 30-minute mark. We will be back on August 13th with our next Beyond Dressing Well live show, and it's going to be our annual Our Favorite Thing. So I hope you'll all tune in, mark your calendar, and get our blog. For those insiders on the call, I see a lot of you in there. Look in your email at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Your invitation to our beautiful summer outing will be waiting for you. All of you can join that program. Sarah, I'm sure, has been putting links in the chat. And if you really want to perfect your fit, do yourself a favor and get on Sarah's calendar, virtual, in person, at your home, at the store. It is time and money well spent so that you can start rocking your clothes in a way that make you feel awesome. Okay, everybody, have a great rest of the month of July. Summer is certainly flying. Hold on to it, grab onto it. I hope you all have wonderful plans. Be in touch. Let us know what you'd like us to discuss, cover, whatever topics, and we'll be back in another month. Okay, everyone, see you later. Bye-bye.